Hello and welcome to Geeks of the Rounds, Dexter's Inner Circle. And we just lost David. Um, we are having technical difficulties today, so we are trying this a second time. We're here to discuss Dexter, Season 7, Episode 3. My name is Matt. I'm your host, and I'm here with executive producer / co-host, Deano Jackson. How you doing, Deano?
Ready to go to bed. This day is fucking ridiculous. Good God.
Just had a power outage on the last trial of this hangout. We have frequent. I'm forgetting words already.
Analyst.
Frequent person in our hangouts, David Cood. How you doing, David?
Good.
Panelist. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, let's get started again.
Yeah.
My thought on the whole thing was the theme was Dexter trying to reconcile, Deborah trying to reconcile everything that was happening in her head with what was going on in real life. For example, basically her trying to reconcile what Dexter does. First, I want to start with the bathtub scene, which was rather disturbing. What did you think, Deanna? What do you think the bathtub scene meant?
Oh, that was just weird to me. It's like, I don't know what that was about. It's like, obviously it was from that dream that she started thinking of what happened to Rita and whatnot. But I think it's like, obviously it's trying to show off her internal struggle with what she now knows about Dexter and how she's kind of been brought to believe her entire life. But I don't know. That was weird. Like some David Lynch shit right there.
And I kind of like the fact that every time they show a bloody bathtub, which is a reoccurring theme in Dexter, it's become a reoccurring theme in Dexter. Every time they show it, they always show the blood as it reaches the floor, because it went underneath the tile, if you'll remember, in that season, which I thought was kind of a cool throwback. They showed that also. Did you notice that, David?
No, I didn't notice it.
Oh, okay.
I was like, even I didn't notice that.
That's something I didn't notice.
Yeah, because remember they found the blood underneath the tile in that season.
Uh-huh.
They're constantly showing the blood as it goes from the tub to the tile.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a reoccurring image that they show over and over again. Now, I know some of these questions I've already asked, but they have to be re-asked for the viewing public. Did anyone here think that Deborah thought Dexter had actually killed Rita?
I think it might have been an initial thought in her head, but I think she would have pretty quickly gone to Trinity being actually responsible for it. It's like I'm sure it occurred to her, but I don't think her mind stayed there very long.
I think by the time that she confronted Dexter about it, she didn't think that, but maybe initially.
Makes sense. And do you think it was a little disturbing, Deborah's thoughts, the like wedding thoughts that happened during her dream? Does anyone have any input on that? Like Dexter was all in a tux and he's like, "Will you?" And I don't know. It's kind of creepy.
It was very creepy. It's like
Not that creepy.
See, I have difficulty answering this question because I don't want to, because I don't want any of the writers to hear me, because it's like to answer that question, it's like I would have to say some things, and I don't want the writers doing any of it. Because it's like, okay, let me see. We know that last season they were going off of this idiotic thing where Deborah was attracted, sexually or whatever, to Dexter. And I kind of hope they've gotten away from that. And with that little dream, I'm thinking that maybe they're thinking, maybe we should revisit it. Clear. Don't fucking revisit it. It was stupid last year. It's stupid this year. Leave it the fuck alone.
I think they should do it, but then have her killed right afterwards.
Which is very possible because, unless I'm mistaken, this is Jennifer Carpenter's last year.
Yes.
Like she's not going to be here for the final year, unless I'm mistaken.
Fingers crossed.
Not a fan?
No.
Now, speaking of sexually attracted to Dexter, what about Hannah McKay?
Hannah Montana, right? That's totally don't fucking try and hide it.
For those not familiar with the name, that's the chick who played Sarah in Chuck, who's now the girlfriend of the killer who killed himself in episode 1.
Well, no longer the girlfriend.
Not familiar with it. What the fuck are you doing watching this show?
Well, no, I mean, when I'm saying we couldn't remember her name when we did the other show that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, the show that will exist only in outtakes. Yeah. Matt, send me that video. I want it. I'm going to do something with it.
Okay, yeah, I'll make it unlisted. But yeah, do you really think that that her lawyer has asked her to help find the bodies, or do you think this is an excuse for her to spend time with Dexter? Because as far as I could tell, she was in the clear for everything after she did the time in juvie.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how she's going to fit into the story with the Russians on the scene. I mean, she's completely unrelated to them. I'm wondering if what's going to happen with her and Dexter, because obviously she likes Dexter. I wonder if they're going to start a thing, or if he's going to find out that she's a killer.
Oh, what if she's fodder? What if they go after Dexter and kill her? Oh, wait, too early for wild speculation time. I'm sorry.
It still is like, I mean, I don't know. It's like they've played the sidekick game so often now. It's like, I mean, it's been a recurring theme.
Yeah, I really hope they don't do that.
I have repeated, would be the third in a row that I think that that's going to be the case. I think that she is going to be some sort of sidekick. If she's not like a sidekick that helps out, she's at least going to know that something is different about Dexter. I think she kind of was hinting at that in this particular episode when she said,
Let's think about. Okay, I'm sorry. This is a bit early for wild speculation, but I'm going to throw this out there. She's going to kill Deb. She is jealous of that relationship.
Ooh.
That is wild speculation, but I like it.
That would be good.
Yes.
Oh, oh, damn, that would be good.
Has anyone noticed that Dexter has a type? And, I mean, that type is very, very, very blonde.
Yep.
There's only been one exception to that rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, from season 2, the crazy chick. Crazy British chick.
But hell, it's like, I mean, if you're going to go outside of your type for anyone, okay. I mean, y'all saw her.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's totally fair.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, man. Okay. But yeah, generally speaking, Dexter likes some tiny, he likes some thin, and he likes some blonde.
And have you noticed that they actually have addressed the whole Harrison issue that we've had problems with? Like, where is Harrison?
They
finally just got rid of him.
Yeah, exactly.
Shipped him off to campus.
That wasn't the issue. The issue is, how do you say to Batista's niece, yeah, I'm going to need you to pretty much live there for a while because, fill in blank here. That's the one I had an issue with.
Because I'm a really good liar. That's why.
Exactly.
I'm going to go on my boat for the next 3 days. Who cares if I have a kid?
Exactly. I need some me time. But yeah, at least now that that's a non-issue, it's like, okay, Harrison's gonna go hang out with Aster and Cody and Grandma and all that, and he's gonna be there 3 weeks. But as far as we know, 3 weeks could mean the rest of this fucking season. Hell, the rest of the series, who knows? So, all right, that could literally mean anything. So at least that's taken off of the table now.
I'm just glad they got rid of Ray Speltzer, because if Ray Speltzer were the main, well, the second main villain, that would kind of bug me, because you know how every season has a villain before the actual big villain.
Yeah. There's a mini boss and then there's the big bad.
Yeah, exactly. If Ray Speltzer was the mini boss, I would have been upset.
Yeah. Because he's not a worthy competitor.
Now, speaking of worthy competitors, or the worthy competition, I should say, that maze. I was not a fan of that maze that Dexter was in near the end. I don't think it compared anything to the one that Deb was in. What do you think? Either one.
I don't really get that. I mean, the maze that was inside the house was kind of similar, but it wasn't like masterfully put together. It was just kind of, he threw crap in his house and boarded it up. It's pretty much it. And he did the same thing for the big building that they were in.
Yeah, it's like I thought this was supposed to be, Ray's big masterpiece. It's like
it's basically just like a big prison maze for chicks that he brings in there. But Dexter's not a woman, so he got away.
It seems like something you'd build if you were in the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. If you're expecting your prey to be nice and stupid, I can see how it'd work. If they're kind of not, then you're kind of fucked. And we found that out the hard way. It's like, I like how he eventually just lured him in, too. Just do, saw the note. Stay. And he did! He just did like, stay. All right, fine. I'm just going to stand around.
Yeah,
not pay attention. This is totally not a trap, so I'm not going to worry about turning around or anything. I'm just going to stand here until... Dumbass, dude.
Yeah, you think he'd be a little more careful after that run-in.
Exactly. It's like, da-da-da. It's like I do like Dexter though. It's like after their first altercation, he ends up in the maze, sees that note, run. It's like, I don't run, I make people run.
Yeah, that was a good scene. That really was. I think it would have been better if he didn't eventually run.
Well, it's like he explained how come he ran. It's like yeah. Well, sometimes I run from a bull carrying an axe, so I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here.
I think he could have taken him on even with the axe.
I wouldn't have been the one risking it.
Yeah.
Psychopath wearing bull helmet, carrying an axe. This motherfucker might be crazier than me. Let me. Oh shit.
Now, I personally think, speaking of the first altercation, that Dexter actually got some good licks in. Just want to throw that out there. I did not know that Dexter was going to lose that fight until he had actually lost it.
Yeah.
I mean, he did really well in an enclosed space, which I thought was rather cool. Now Ray Speltzer being the superior physical specimen, but not all that good in the brain. I think that compares to Trinity, who was quite the opposite. He wasn't the physical specimen, but he was much smarter than probably even Dexter. Like, do you think that they are like opposites towards each other, or did you not make that correlation?
Trinity and Ray Speltzer, yeah.
Are like the opposites, like mirror images of each other.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, one is a physical specimen without too much in the brain pan, and the other one is a lot in the brain pan without too much physical specimen.
Trinity or Dexter?
Trinity.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's a fair comparison.
Dexter's no slouch in the physical department.
No,
Exactly. That's why I was hesitant to agree.
I don't know. I just saw them as mirror images, with Dexter being the happy medium.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Dexter can whoop that ass when he needs to, and it's funny watching him do it.
Remember that scene from like a season or 2 seasons ago? He's like, "Oh, jocks, I hate jocks."
No, it's like I was thinking more. It's like, remember that guy? Remember when Aster and a friend like ran away? This is during the season where Julia Stiles was on it. I'm not sure, I forget which one it was, but she had run away because the stepdad or the mother's boyfriend or whatever was hitting her, and Dexter had a confrontation with him about that in an alley and beat his ass.
Oh yeah,
That scene to me was funny as hell.
it would be.
Fucking him up without even trying, just calmly explaining how he was fucking him up. It's like, I hit you here. This is why. These are the emotions going through your head right now. Sucks, doesn't it? Nothing compared to this, what I'm about to do right now. It's like, God damn, Dex.
Now, our Russian friend, Ukrainian friend, whose name I've forgotten, the boss. Who knows the boss's name?
It's not important. He's Russian.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Okay, he is now known as the Russian.
Yes.
That's his name. Boris Badenov.
We did see in the reveal, while it wasn't vocally said, we assume that now that he's Victor's father, with the scene with him going into Victor's apartment and pulling out that photo of him and Victor together.
Yeah, that was rather interesting. I'm kind of hoping that is the case, that he is his son, and that it ends up becoming more than, I don't know. It just seems very clinical right now. I hope it turns into more of a blood feud. I don't know. At this point, if Victor was just a boss that he liked, he's being very clinical about it. He's searching. He's killing. I want him to go on a bloody rampage.
Okay, but here's my thing. It's like we've been speculating. It's like, I mean, obviously there are some very personal ties here. Father, son, or something like that. That's what we were talking about. If it were simple as father-son kind of thing, why would this be a secret? Well, why would that picture have been in a secret spot behind this case?
Ooh.
I don't think it's father-son.
You think it's lover?
I think it's lover.
Ooh. No. I'm going to say it was hidden just because of his ties to the mafia. Maybe the police know who that guy is because he has not made himself apparent to the police. They don't know he's there.
I know that Victor or Ingo, I can't pronounce his name. The guy who plays Victor in Dollhouse.
I can't name either.
I know he personally would not take issue at all with playing a gay character. That guy can play just about anything. Like, if you watch him in Dollhouse, you see exactly how
versatile he is.
Yes, exactly. But in any case, so he might be a lover, he might be a son, but we know he's not just a regular boss. And he was sent. Something else that was revealed is he was sent to clean up and make it to where the Colombians did not get into did not undercut the Russians. I don't know a lot about drugs, something to that effect.
Like, no, I'm kind of stuck on the lovers thing.
It is kind of interesting since Russia is kind of funky.
Sorry, go on, Diano.
No, I was just saying. It's like I'm still thinking about the lovers thing. It's like, I mean, the more I think about it, the more it's making sense to me. It's like I
Yep.
mean, remember when he was talking to that dude in in the garage, that dude that he killed, with the screwdriver through the eye.
Yeah, yeah.
And the first thing he's asking is like, do you love, the stripper chick, did you
Mhm.
love her? He's talking all these things about love, and then he stabs him. It's like, I mean, that seems to be a very pressing theme with them, about love. I think that was a lover. I really, really do. The more I think about it, the more I think I'm right.
That's something that if you're right, you'll get a cookie. I'll mail you a
Woo!
cookie.
I love me some cookies. Hells yeah, cookie. Game on. I don't know,
Well,
David. What do you think of that? Is like, do you think that theory has some merit, or do you think I'm just completely in wild speculation mode right now?
I mean, the picture seemed like a father and son picture. Didn't seem like that.
But then why was it hidden? It doesn't make any sense.
Again, I had said I think it was hidden because he's a crime lord who's probably known to the police, which is why he hasn't really been in the forefront. He hasn't been the one talking to police, it's been the other guys.
Hmm. I suppose.
I also think that it's possible that the picture was hidden because he was his son, but he doesn't necessarily want people to treat Victor like he was his son because of the fact that that would give him special treatment.
Isn't that how crime families work, though?
I
It's like, I mean, in what crime family, like in any kind of depiction of crime family, have you ever seen where it's like, I don't want anybody to know that the boss is my dad? No, no.
I think he's wrong about that.
okay.
Like, I've just never seen that. I don't know. It's like, I'll get off of wild speculation mode. Let's just move on.
I'm trying to think what else we got. We didn't cover Lewis is dead. La Huerta, we didn't really get into that except in the preview.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything with Batista except Batista turning down a stripper. What's up with that? How do you turn down a stripper?
That takes lots of work. It's like, I mean, y'all saw that ass. Y'all saw that ass.
So do you have anything else, David?
Nope.
How about you, Deanna?
See, I'm trying to think. I've really got nothing. It's like I'm extremely interested in seeing what's going to happen next as Dexter continues to try to press upon Deborah, his philosophy and the fact that he is necessary. I want to see how that goes. They're still not. It's like I like what they did with Batista, how they're making him making him question, this random suicide. Is like, I mean, this can't possibly be the guy. It's like, I mean, there's got to be something going on wrong here, and that's what I was talking about last week. Remember, Batista's a damn good detective. He is the one. Again, I'm going to keep bringing this up. He's the one who figured out who Brian Moser really was. That was him. That was, on a hunch, he figured that out, and he's having another hunch right now. So I'm very happy to see him actually doing something. Instead of just kind of being this comic relief character along with Quinn. And Quinn, I'm fine with Quinn being comic relief. It's like the guy's a fucking joke. But Angel, I'm not okay with that. So I'm glad to see him moving. I'm glad to see something happening with this character.
Cool. All right. Well, unless there's something else, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Unless no wild speculation, no more wild
You
speculation.
already got mine. The chick from Chuck is going to be the one to kill Deborah. That's my wild speculation.
That's your wild speculation. His wild speculation is that
Secret lovers.
Yeah.
That's what they are. I don't know the rest of the
She's
songs.
probably going to see, like, Deb and Dexter are probably going to get closer in the next few episodes. She's probably going to, like, be sneaking up and, like, peeping Tom on Dexter. She'll see them kiss. She decides to kill Deb.
I don't know. I don't see Deb and Dexter kissing. I don't think it's going to happen. What's that?
I really hope not.
But maybe hugging. I could see hugging.
They already do that.
Exactly.
It's time to get on the Wincest train.
God. Yeah, that's exactly what this show needs. 100% honest.
Okay, wrapping it up. Check us out, geeksoftheround.com. You can check out my videos at nobody.geeksoftheround.com. You can check out Deano's at evoanubis.geeksoftheround.com. Anything you want to pimp, David?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. And that's it for me, Matt Moore.
Deanna Jackson.
That's you, David.
And David Coon.
Yeah, and David Coon. He's with it today.
We'll see you guys next week right back here on geeksoftheround.com.
Peace. We're out.